1st and 10 here. And, you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back, and he'll get it down here to the 43. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Looking underneath, he's got Akers.
And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
First down.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. On the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down.
Throwing again. Jones.
That's into the hands of Akers, complete.
Complete to Cam.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Now flags fly in, and one of the Cowboys looked like he got going a little early. That's going to set him back 5 yards. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt.
The kick by Bass is good.
And that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime here in the NFC Championship as we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks. As always, one half remains in the battle to see who will take home that George Halas Trophy and represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. We'll get back to you guys in just a moment. But first, let's look back to the AFC Championship game held earlier today. And it is the Las Vegas Raiders who are heading to the Super Bowl as they await the winner of this NFC Championship game. So with that, let's get you right back out for the second half, as one of these teams will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. To find out who, let's turn it back over to Brandon Gaudin.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Halas Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Out come the Cowboys now as he'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
Operating from the gun. Jones. Throw right side going to be caught by Waller. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, Jones. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first.
I know I'm an old defender, but I've got to give credit where credit's due. That was smart play calling right there on 3rd and 4. They didn't need to do too much. Just let their guy get out there and sit down in the zone, and they hit him for the completion for the first down.
They'll run on 1st down with Akers.
And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Operating from the gun, Jones. A short one here secured by the tight end Waller. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
5 yards on the play. And it's third down.
From the gun, Jones. And that is incomplete.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Now the attention turns to the Saints offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Now, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion.
No gain on the play.
Throwing on second down. Mayfield. That's to his running back, Leonard Fournette. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
23 yards on the tuck and run.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a first down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big time play.
On the run, it's Fournette. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
From just shy of midfield, Mayfield got his man complete over the middle. That's Campbell. That one a first down pickup of 8.
First and 10.
They'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll run it again with Fournette. And he's got this pretty close to a first down at the Cowboys' 36. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
A shotgun give to Fournette. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Give him 2 yards on that play, and it'll give him a fresh set of downs.
3rd and 2, right? So this is a situation where low man has got to win at the line of scrimmage, but it's not just the low man winning. It's the low man who's winning with some force, and they had that to pick up the first down.
Barely picking it up, but they did. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll try to throw here. Mayfield, he'll run it. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
At the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Now Fournette. And he's got this pretty close to a first down at the Cowboys' 20-yard line.
Good for a Saints. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the red zone now, Mayfield. Throw left side here, complete to Campbell. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
On the pickup, brings up 2nd and 2.
Fournette.
At the Cowboys' 12-yard
And he dropped it about the 11 after only a yard.
on the carry.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
We ought to come up with a T-shirt and sell it that says, no indecision on 3rd and 1. And we didn't see it on that run, did we? Got his shoulder square, just got right into the line of scrimmage and picked it up.
Absolutely picked his lane, went with it, and converted. So another third down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. Now Mayfield. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Michael Pittman there to make the grab. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Well, something about this team, you just felt like they were one of destiny all season long, and they made themselves today, as you can see, the class of the NFC.
Yeah, and it's starting to look more and more like a Super Bowl trip is very much in their future.
And the fans starting to book those tickets. Seibert on for the P. And that PAT pushes the lead up to 23 now. That one was an extended drive. 14 plays all told. And it all culminates in a Saints touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And this carries into the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
Now this offense ready to head back out there. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
He's letting this one go for Fuller. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
The passing windows are just not there. And that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
And it brings up
Jones to throw on 3rd down. He completes this into the hands of Miller. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a 1st down.
Here's A.J. Cole now as he's on to punt for Dallas. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The New Orleans offense set to take over. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, and they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And he is going to have a Saints 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
He'll get 15 and a Saints 1st down.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a 1st down.
Mayfield on 1st down.
He'll get this one to Pittman.
And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Three receivers head out right, one to the left on 2nd and 3. Working out of the gun. Mayfield completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 7 yards there and a first down. Here's a give to Fournette. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6. At the
throwing, Mayfield complete to the tight end, Kittle over the middle of the field. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
A handoff to Fournette. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And down to the 16-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That's out to his running back, Fournette.
Mayfield's pass.
No gain on the play there. It'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Mayfield looks to throw.
The toss here completed to Pittman.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
1 quarter remains until the NFC crowns its champion. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. From the gun, Mayfield. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line.
Mayfield's pass.
And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. And I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half.
Field goal. A 26-yard attempt.
Seibert's kick is good.
His kick.
And that will make the lead now 26.
Makes the score Saints 32. Cowboys 6.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know, in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field.
And their dream of a Super Bowl berth so close 3 quarters ago, but obviously starting to slip away if it hasn't already. They need points here and in a hurry.
Jones now throwing on 1st down. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And they're able to get this one across the 35. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
If he's their best threat on offense, use your #1 cover guy on defense. It doesn't matter about size.
They have had him locked up. That just his first catch of the game. Big reason why they're down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Jones got his man there, complete to Gallup. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out.
And he's taken down here by the Saints. Jordan Elliott
His second sack of the night. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
The Cowboys on third down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. And he's got Miller. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a first down.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Throwing Jones. They'll set up the screen here to Akers. And he's got this down to the 35. 12 more yards there and another first down.
A gain of 12. First down, Cowboy.
From the gun, Jones. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Complete. Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 30.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. To throw again, Jones. They'll find Miller. That's complete. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Miller. It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
Operating from the gun, Jones. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And this one will be brought back to the 22. This spot in the 4th quarter with that deficit, had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, had to throw it.
Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Again, it's Fournette. And not much. Maybe a yard up to the 29.
The ball carrier.
Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it. And the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
Here's J.K. Scott now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. But the focus shifts back to Daniel Jones and company. And that interception that ended their previous drive likely also ended any shot they had at victory.
Yeah, long road back from here, no doubt about that one. But let's face it, if you're going to go out there and compete, you want to try and end on a strong note, don't you?
Absolutely. It won't end in a victory, like you said, but they can maybe take something positive out of this one. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. Off the play fake, Jones. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Now Jones, off play action. And a throw there going to be incomplete. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it.
3 plays and out. It's
got to try it here. He's back to throw. He's letting this one go for Fuller. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The Cowboys here unable to convert on fourth down. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line. The Saints offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. But over after that last fourth down stop. The only question left, will they play conservative and run the clock or try to pour some salt in the wound? On 1st and 10, Mayfield. Kenny Moore that time there on the coverage.
They are certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the fourth quarter.
On 2nd down, Mayfield again. Flushed out right. They'll try and run it. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
Now, that was a whole lot of open space out in front of him, wasn't it? I'm telling you, Brandon, when things are going right, they are going right.
And everything has been going their way for the most part. I saw that lane start to develop. Boom. He took advantage of it. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman that time, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there, because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open, just a split second too late on the release. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal.
His path.
He's got it. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown. Leonard Fournette there to make the grab. And the Saints are pouring it on. Even though they've got this big advantage, Charles, they are not taking their foot off the gas.
As a result of all their great preparation and great practice time during the week. And even though it seems like this is a great chance to pull people back and maybe, not try and score a few more times, they don't want to do that. I think they're enjoying what they're seeing, the collective effort, and they want to play it all the way out.
Now, this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it ends with a touchdown for New Orleans. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25.
The Dallas offense back out onto the field. And their backs really against the wall now. And we knew how tough it would be for them. You're coming on the road, NFC title game, crazy environment, and certainly just not looking good here in the 4th. Here's Jones on 1st down. He's going to find Gallup here complete. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard.
Inches at the 35-yard line.
From the gun, Jones. Throw left side taken in by Miller. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
It's a gain of 6. First down.
Operating from the gun, Jones. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
Throwing again, Jones. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
He was covered by Antoine Winfield.
Jones on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete.
As as a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it. And oftentimes,
Jones has just thrown his third interception. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
and normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
The Saints coming out now to take the field. And you can bet that they are starting to sense it now. That George Halas trophy nearly theirs. Their spot as NFC champions oh so close as they try to finish this one off. They begin with a run by Fournette. And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now Leonard Fournette. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
That's good for us.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. So a good run by Fournette. Now another 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
Fred Warner in on the tackle. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
On 2nd down, here's Fournette. The broken tackle, but couldn't create much space. Down just beyond the 35. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Makes it 3rd and
On 3rd down, Mayfield. Got an open man, that's Campbell. And this effort won't do it. He needed to get to the 45. He's a yard or 2 short. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
Receivers love having the reputation of being go-to guys on 3rd down. And he was fighting like he really wanted to have that reputation, didn't he? I mean, he came very close to making that a 1st down.
Broke the 1 tackle, but couldn't spring himself free. Here's J.K. Scott now as he's on to punt for New Orleans. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket.
the Cowboys take over 1st and 10. At their own.
Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late stage of the contest. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That's caught by Waller out left side. That catch good for only a couple. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And now his throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line.
5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Now Jones. He finds his target, Fuller. And he's going to have the 1st down, yardage to the 35.
Complete to Will Fuller.
They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Throw right side going to be caught by Waller. And he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. 5 yards on the pickup, and that's going to bring up a third down. From the gun, Jones. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. It's Devin White, the linebacker, and his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down.
Brendan, every great running backs coach I've talked with has always talked about when you have great vision, you're not consciously thinking about your cuts and your moves. You're just doing them. And I think that's what we're seeing tonight. He's about to run them into submission, hasn't he?
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was just going to use that phrase. He has run them into submission.
Wave the white flag.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
Kenny Moore brought him down.
This was the goal before they started the season, to play in a Super Bowl, and that's exactly what they're going to do.
And this is why songs are written about teams. Okay, you go back, some teams wrote them earlier in the season about their goal of getting to the Super Bowl. This one, they're going to be able to break it out now because their goal was to get there, and they achieved it. How about that? That's pretty fantastic.
And that'll close the books on the conference championship. For Charles Davis, myself, Brandon Gaudin, and our entire crew, we'll talk to you in 2 weeks from the Super Bowl.
Alright, Damon. Let's play Siege. You ready to get team kill? I meant us. Alright.
I'm only played to like 3. Cause
Then you better send me an invite.
I'm about to get on Siege right now. Come here, Issa. How you doing? You wanna look out the window? Ace.
Actually, I'm on before you. I'll send you the damn invite.
Hey.
My phone line 46 minutes ago.
Oh boy. Cause I gotta be to work at 3:30. Well, 3:45. But I'ma leave the house. What'd you say? Cause